As we here at Robin Hood Radio have been saying now for the past 8 months, it's a tough time for local businesses, for local restaurants, for local points of destination, for inns, you name it. It's been a tough time for retail stores. And we've slowly been coming out of it, and we're still in the pandemic, though. And it's a time where we have urged people to do their shopping as local as they can, as much as they can, because if we want all these businesses around after this pandemic is over, and summer, and next fall, and next winter, we have to find ways to support them all now. We're going to be speaking with Karen Piccirelli, who is the owner of Honeychurch Home in Salisbury. Salisbury has a pretty interesting event coming up called Merry and Bright. And it's a Merry and Bright Friday, and it's December 4th, 11th, and 18th. But before we get to that, Carolyn, first of all, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and how are things going at Honeychurch Home?
Good morning, Marshall. Thank you. Things are going well at Honeychurch Home. We're really grateful for the local support. We're a new store this year, so it's been a very strange year, but people are finding us, and we appreciate that.
And you, of course, now went to your holiday lineup probably of things. What are you featuring at Honeychurch Home for the holidays for great gift ideas for people for homes?
So one thing that I brought in are these handmade boiled wool pillows, stockings, and tree skirts. And as I put them out, people are just snapping them up. They're beautiful, and they're very unique. But we have a wonderful assortment of different sorts of gifts. I brought in I brought in a shipment from Europe that just came in last week. So we have some nice home decor, ceramic Christmas trees. We have these hurricanes with actual tree branches put in the glass that are beautiful. We have handmade ornaments, ceramic ornaments, again, with a branch pressed into them from Oregon. And then we have the usual suspects. We have wonderful gifts in terms of books and body lotion sets. We have the usual lineup of things like cutting boards with cheese knives from France, great cookbooks, anything you can think of pretty much for the home, we have it.
And what's interesting about shopping for your home or someone you know's home as well, nowadays, I think one of the biggest things, more and more people are, especially since they've been home more than ever, people love those extra little touches of things that they can do in their houses with the accents, with the things that you have. But also, it's a great gift idea, once again, because A, you can do it locally at your store, and B, the people receiving it in our area also appreciate that. I mean, so I think, even though you opened the store in a pandemic, I think that these items that you have for sale are not only for the holidays, but people love to change the inside, the decoration of their home, and what easier way than to do it with these items that you offer at Honeychurch Home?
You're right, and what I'm hearing from people this year is that even though we can't be with our loved ones or entertain with friends like we normally do, everybody wants to make this kind of a special year at home. They still want to feel special, like it's an event and a big holiday, even though it's going to be on a much smaller, intimate scale. So that's what I'm hearing from my customers.
All right, and you as a business person, as an entrepreneur getting set to come into this holiday season, you have hopes, taking a look ahead to next year. I mean, as someone who's got to stock the store, inventory the store, and know what people want, what are people's shopping attitudes that you see over the past couple of months leading up to now Thanksgiving and the holidays?
Well, definitely people, I think, are thinking local because of people like you who are promoting us. But I think people want to get back to business as usual, and they're looking for normalcy. So I envision, retail stores in general are having a tough time because of huge behemoths like Amazon. So I think for us going forward, I want to incorporate having small events in the store. We do fresh flowers, and the flower business for us has been really big. So I'd like to have, clinics at night where people can make their own bouquets or learn how to arrange flowers or how to, arrange a shelf in your home or a bookcase, how to accessorize a room, that sort of thing. So I see that going forward and really being more interactive with with these sort of special events.
And what I want to put across to people, you just pointed out something very important. There's a commercial running on TV that indicates that it's run by Amazon, that they support small businesses because X amount of stores in Amazon are small businesses. Debunk that theory right now, folks. Does Amazon donate their time or anything to your local nonprofits, to your local sports teams, to whatever, to your schools? No, they don't. There may be small merchants that are in Amazon, but they're not local merchants, and don't confuse the two. That'll be enough of my preaching right now. Okay. Now, with that being said, I think this is a great idea, and it's called Merry and Bright, Salisbury Friday Night Holiday Shopping on the 4th, 11th, and 18th. Just the name itself, Merry and Bright, connotates an uplifting feeling, and you've got lots of different stores that on those days will be open till 7 o'clock.
That's right. So one thing I thought of is that we've all been reducing our hours, and people's lives are still really busy, and a lot of people are still coming up on the weekends, on Friday evenings. So I thought, why not band together, and we'll all be open till 7, and each store can do however they interpret that. Some stores will have, I think, like some special savings, or they might have something to offer their customers as a gift or something like that. But if we all band together and we'd be open till 7, because as you know, most businesses around here kind of shut down pretty early. And I think that's always a shock to people who aren't from this area. So I thought, why not stay open on Friday nights in December? And, the whole town is lit up beautifully. And let people walk around and visit all the stores here in Salisbury.
And and what's great about it is, it's an extremely walkable town. Even if there's snow on the ground, it's an extremely walkable town to go to all the different stores. Now I'm going to list some of the people that are involved in this. Retro Profit, their architectural design services, they're involved. They'll be open till 7 o'clock. You will be open to 7 o'clock on the 4th, 11th, and 18th of December. Joey Mason will be open. Johnny Cake Books, Dan Dwyer. Also Passport Antiques, the Salisbury General Store, Salisbury Wines, and Sweet Haven Farm. And when you look at all those stores together, that's a wide array of local products and local merchants that you can get some really intriguing, great gift ideas.
It is. Bristow Profit, even though they're an architectural design firm, he makes furniture and small, beautiful wood items, decorative pieces. And Sweet Haven Farm is a pop-up. It'll be located behind Salisbury Pharmacy, kind of behind Honeychurch and Salisbury Pharmacy in the old Roast coffee shop. So she sells beautiful greenery, decorations, and wreaths, and anything you can imagine, made from evergreens. So it's kind of a wide assortment of things that people can walk around and get, which is fun.
And it goes, like you say, from antiques to the normal and the special items at the Salisbury General Store. Books. I mean, I know everybody's hooked on the internet and everything, but what Dan has in his shop are amazing books and more, and the stories that go behind the books, and of course Salisbury Wine and Sweet Haven Farm. So this is the first year you're attempting to do this, and I think it's great because looking at this list for doing something for the first time, I think you've assembled a really nice list of stores.
Thank you. I think so too, and it's really fun that people that are established like Salisbury Wines, they're involved with it, as well as the pharmacy, the general store. They're normally closed pretty early on Friday nights, so I love that they were open to this idea and everyone's participating. It takes a village.
Well, it does take a village, and years ago when I was in advertising, there's strength in numbers was always talked about. There's strength in numbers when more stores decide to do things together, then more people go out, and the more people that are out going to these stores on the first night or the second night, more people will join the third and the fourth night. It really is. It turns into, especially this time of year, a community activity.
I think so too, and I think every year as we do this, it just becomes normal, and people will learn to expect it. And as Christopher from Passports, the manager of Passports, said to me, "Rising tides carries all boats," and I think we have to band together as retailers and come up with events seasonally in order to grow and survive.
Well, once again, Merry and Bright Salisbury Friday Night Holiday Shopping, Friday, December 4th, the 11th and 18th. Stores will be open till 7 p.m., and that includes your store, Honeychurch Home. I just think it's a terrific idea, and I hope the public really does get out there and support the local merchants. And also, while you're out and you're going home after, maybe order a takeout meal to pick up from one of the restaurants.
That's right.
Exactly. You can include everybody in it. I just think it's a great idea. Well, Carolyn, have a happy holiday season and much success ahead. And you obviously see me going into some of these stores because I believe in hometown shopping. So great idea, and good luck with this shopping idea for Friday nights.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Marshall.